So, Folly, I don't know how you want to handle it. If you have some questions for me, or if you see some questions in the chat, or
yes, they are definitely good questions. So what I've done is, created a very interactive poll where people upvote questions that wants to be asked. So I'm just going to go with the list. So at the top of the list, with 29 upvotes, which is the highest, lending protocol. Given the volatility of the drip price, how will the value of a faucet account be measured to enable a loan against its future value?
Yeah, so I can't give too much details about the lending protocol, because you see what happens. I give details about what I want to do. Right? I say I want to build a lending protocol, and then a project who had no intentions to do any kind of lending decides that they want to add some sort of lending protocol onto their project. And then it breaks because they take what I say what I want to do. They take some crumbs and then do it backwards and all kinds of weird shit. So so I want to be very careful about what I say, but there'll be an element of risk. So the way that we're going to launch the initial version of this lending protocol with stable coins and maybe one non-stable coin. And then we're going to implement our native assets to it. So that's the way that it's going to work. And the risk associated with the asset is going to determine the interest that the user pays to lend against it. So, and also, the loan will not be issued in the asset that you have staked as collateral. So, so I can't get too much more into it because this is something that 100% I'm going to build. What we're going to do is, what I'm going to do is complete the animal farm products, the 5 or 6 animal farm products that are essentially ready to go. Launch Animal Farm, launch the core Animal Farm contracts, then release a new Animal Farm product every few weeks moving forward. In September, we plan to launch Scratchy, and from that point on, it's going to be about marketing our existing products, and then I'm going to get, full hands-on into developing the lending protocol. So I would like the lending protocol to be at least at the point where the contracts are finished and it's either ready to go or in the auditing marketing phase by end of year. So I can't give too much details about the lending protocol because I'm just, people know that we have a major investor base, and they know that if they hear that I'm talking about something, then clearly our investor base is interested in it, and they can try to get some exposure by taking that idea and running with it. And this is why I never gave too many details about the lending protocol to begin with. So people that do try to copy us didn't have much to go with, and they end up doing some half-baked idea. But
that makes sense. Yeah, that makes total sense.
the lending protocol is I have it really I've worked out the whole concept. It's really well designed, and I believe it's going to revolutionize lending in crypto because we, especially right now is the perfect time to start working on it because the space has realized that centralized lending and even DeFi lending that is interacting with centralized lending pools are all at risk and are all extremely vulnerable. And to have a fully on-chain lending protocol that allows peer-to-peer lending and secured loans that is not just fully collateralized, but over collateralized and truly over collateralized is something that the crypto market needs and is will be willing to pay for, in the sense that they'll be willing to pay interest to take out a loan against capital that they're earning yield on, and those who are able to provide a lending pool to to issue loans. This is a model that they'll be able to earn yield on securely without having to worry that the capital that they're lending out is going to some centralized pool that is basically defrauding them. So I can't wait to build it. That and a privacy model. So really, the three main things that I want to build is I want to build the current things that we're working on and create a very strong marketing infrastructure for them, so they're self-sufficient and able to. So I have full-time employees that are just focused on marketing our existing products, so I can focus on building the new products to come, which will support our existing assets. And the three main things I want to do is lending, privacy, and gaming. And with the privacy model, I know what I want to do. It's a matter of building it. With the lending, I know what I want to do. It's a matter of building it. And same with gaming. And with gaming, I've been recently looking at the ability to integrate Unity into or on chain. So I think there's a lot of opportunity to build like a legit 3D game. I think it needs to be turn-based to have it be fair and not have cheating. But I think there is room there for a really high-end, 3D, fully animated, AAA style game built on Unity, on chain, and I think a turn-based auto battler, but not Axie Infinity level. I'm talking like the kind of turn-based RPG battler games that you would play on a PlayStation 5 right now, like the Final Fantasy type game, that level, and that's what I'm interested in building as far as a game. But these are all things to come. Right now, my full focus is getting Animal Farm live, launching the 5 products that are that we've built for Animal Farm, and having the new UI for Drip built, and the new products that we built for Drip for both the faucet and the reservoir. So we built new contracts for the faucet and the reservoir. Well, I shouldn't say we built them. We've designed them, and we're going to start building them next week. I've spent the past 2 weeks getting the 2 developers up to date to get them to the point where they're ready to start building, and that will start next week. And there is going to be contracts that incentivize people to use both the faucet and the reservoir, and it's not one of these systems where it's like whoever's the largest buyer that day, so you have that big spike at the end of the day that just creates an opportunity for whales to dump into, and it's not a random depositor or buyer using on-chain values, which is exploitable, it's going to be much cleaner and a major improvement. It kind of is that kind of model, but a major improvement on it. So you guys will be hearing more information about that. The next thing that's going to come, the next thing that you guys will see is the documentation. And I would like to get the documentation out for everything, like all our products, by, I would say, late next week or the following week. We're going to get started on it immediately next week. Oh, another thing that I know you guys will be excited about is we have reached back out to Fiat on-ramps and submitted our applications for both Animal Farm, Pigs Token, and Drip. So that's something that I spoke about previously. I had submitted an application for Drip on one of those services, like, I don't know, 6 months ago. And then we had these things come up with Animal Farm. I've been super, super busy with it. But I was just talking to my project manager a couple days ago, told him I really wanted to get on that. And he has. So today he submitted the application for both MoonPay and one other service that can provide Fiat on-ramps. And once we have Fiat on-ramps, that opens a lot of doors for us. And we're not just doing it for Drip, we're doing it for Animal Farm as well. So that's something that we're in the process of taking care of as well.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, that has been long waited for.